Let me check. Alright, we should be live.
Alright.
Welcome back. Coolest says to beep or not to beep. Is the not the question, but a duty. Okay. Solon the Lich says, oh god, it's the Kathleen Kennedy cringe. Or Kathleen Cringe Kennedy Cruiser. Yes, it is that one.
Biff.
And by the way, this, from what I understand, is supposed to be set during multiple eras. And I'm not sure which ones they all include, but I know that supposedly the Halcyon Legacy is supposed to go into both the sequel trilogy as well as the High Republic era. So Disney is basically putting its foot down and saying that High Republic and sequel are definitely canon still. Yay. Alright. So it looks like the image here is of a Wookiee that is also a Padawan as well, from the looks of it. At least that's what I think that he's supposed to be, but we will press on.
Work.
Launch pad en route to the Halcyon Starcruiser. Now. Okay, but now when? Are we talking sequel trilogy?
That's my answer. I don't know.
Alright. I guess I can voice the... Do you want to voice the girl, or shall I?
I can try, I suppose. That's good work.
Alright, then I'll voice the old man that is her grandfather.
Are we there yet?
If you keep that up, Shimina, we can ride the next shuttle back down to the surface.
Sorry, grandfather.
I guess I'll voice the old lady and you can voice the other old man. Was it Tahuna, that planet that the First Order bombed in this quadrant? I can't believe you are taking me on a cruise through the mid-rim now, with all that's going on.
Please don't start with that kind of talk before the vacation even starts. Do you know how hard it is to get reservations on the Halcyon?
But
I wish we were there. What?
She kind of brings up a good point, though. If you're going to an area where there's an active war zone, then why would you want that to be your vacation? It'd be like going to Ukraine now and having your flight fly straight over to Ukraine and then landing in the airport in Kiev.
I mean, it's fucking no. Was it Miles did that though, and he's still alive. It seems.
Miles, yeah, Miles is true, but Miles does it just to. I think Miles does it admittedly to knock it off a bucket list. There's a difference between that and just, hey, we want to get board this real expensive Starcruiser, luxury liner Starcruiser. So let's board it when it's going to a fucking war zone. That'll go well.
Let's go.
I mean, maybe he did it to board it on the cheap, but yeah, Cool S has pointed it out. But Ace, it's cheaper to go on vacation in Warzone.
Mm.
Well, until you start to try to buy groceries and inflation kicks in due to shortages because it's a war. Solon Lich says, are we there yet? Don't know. Why don't you take a peek? Opens airlock. Siege says, oh my. Kulesa says, the scenes in the real Starcruiser are so bad. I don't blame the actress. They are not getting paid enough for that. DY says, what's up, guys? The AN-225 is confirmed gone. Rest in peace. What?
It's a big old plane, apparently. I didn't hear about it. It's a thing. World's biggest airplane destroyed in Ukraine. Very sad.
Yeah, that is actually sad. That's actually something of a piece of history there that's gone.
I don't know. No, actually, I might not have been the biggest plane in history, but it's a big plane.
It's an important. Yeah, it's still its own little part of it, and it's gone. It. All right, let's continue.
Yes. I wish we were already. I wish we were there already. What is the ship like?
Well, see for yourself. So wait, she couldn't even be bothered to look out the window at the giant Starcruiser that is so big that it would take up the entire screen of the window.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Where?
It's on the next page.
What? Are there even windows? I don't see any, actually.
Well, where is she supposed to look out?
Yeah, good question.
I'm assuming these little panels on the side of it are windows or something. That's the only guess I could think of, because otherwise, you're right, it would make absolutely no sense, and unless there's cameras or something, but
that's probably the best explanation, to be honest.
All right. Also, why is the really expensive and high-end Starcruiser going to an active war zone? That's another question. But I digress.
For the rich people to look at the poor people die in pain? I don't know.
Actually, you might actually be onto something. There were definitely... yeah, it's like the Battle of Bull Run, where all these rich bureaucrats decided to just go and have a picnic while they looked over the battlefield.
Well, that's not in any way macabre or just fucking horrible.
Yeah, then their side lost, and then they panicked, and then... then they packed up the roads, which made it difficult for the army to actually fall back. Nice one.
Wow. Great job.
Anyways, the Halcyon. I guess I can voice the robot here.
Alright.
Welcome, my name is Dethry Ohin, and I am the logistics droid for the Halcyon Cruiser Director Lenamon. She... let me zoom in so I can read that here. Okay. Cruise Director Lenka Mock sent me to personally welcome you. According to my manifest, you must be Shor Kurum of Tholoth and his granddaughter, Lady Semina.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, okay, nothing. Okay. Just Semina will do fine.
Is there anything you would like to see first? Just Semina?
Okay, that admittedly got me a bit.
Okay, that is... I'm reminded of that one scene from Small Soldiers. Greetings, Alan, now shut up. Alright, Siege says the rich people want to watch. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Salon says, to me, I don't know, trips to debris fields, look at frozen mangled corpses. Kulesa says, oh my, OMG, they pog in every page. Sinner says, hi from Turkey. Hello, Sinner. And welcome to the stream. All right, let's get back to the comic itself.
Yes. Can we go to the lightsaber training pod?
Shimona, we should go to a cabin first to settle in.
Oh, grandfather, don't be such a grumpy blurg. Don't you remember what it was like to be a kid?
As I recall, sure, you did have quite the adventure on the Halcyon back then. You remember me? It's never good when the staff remembers you.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember one of my buddies apparently went to a strip club one time. It was his first time getting drunk. And apparently the entire staff remembered him. He apparently won a contest. So whenever apparently he ever visits that place again, everyone recognizes him. Hey! Problem is, he still can't remember what happened.
Always a good sign. Do you remember what happened yesterday? No idea.
Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. Sonlan, the Lich is laughing. Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser Halcyon Legacy. Part 1, Storm on the Horizon. Ethan Sachs has done the story, so it is not going to be Kevin Scott or Oldenburg, or whatever his name is. Daniel Jose Older, that's his name.
Oldenburg. That's.
I
don't know why that I think that name sounds familiar, but I don't know where.
I don't know where either, but yeah, Daniel Jose Older was the other guy. So it was Kevin Scott and Daniel Jose Older. But yeah, neither of them are writing this, which is, well, at least it's not at least them not writing this is not a guarantee that reading this is going to be a death sentence, but we shall see if Ethan Sachs does that as well or not. Yeah. Years ago. Oh, so we're going into the prequel era with Anakin.
Hell yeah. And he's looking buff. Well, actually, yeah, a little weird.
All right.
A lanky man's strength, a bit, but also, damn.
Yeah, they... Okay, so... Do you want to voice Padme or shall I?
I don't know. Do I have a die anywhere here?
I'm trying to think of how she... trying to think of how I can do her voice if necessary. I'm not sure I've got a high enough pitch for it, I don't think, but we'll see. Don't worry, child. Everything will be all right. Siege says, wait. So lightsaber training is just a thing for all the little kids of the galaxy. It's not a stringent selection of potential Force-sensitive children meant for the Jedi Order.
This is the.
That's a good point. That is a really good point.
But it is the rich people, Cruiser, so it could just be that, the rules don't apply to them.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking about the actual hotel this is meant to promote, they are asking $6,000 for a family of 4 for 2 nights. So, yeah, you're right. This is supposed to be just rich people, apparently. It's like Justin Trudeau playing dress-up and getting away with it because he has the right politics and enough money.
Yep. It's progressive blackface.
Well, here's the thing. Actually, I could go on a tangent about how wokeness seems to actually work, or how the ideology of social justice tries to work, I should say, and how bizarre some of the end results you could argue are, but do we really want to have that conversation here?
No, not now. Not.
Yeah, alright, well, fair enough. Alright, so let me read the comment here. So Siege says, everything they write breaks it further and further. It's unreal. Solon Lich says, the Force-sensitive children are discarded on Disney's Jedi Order. Those are the ones who call for their parents. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and continue on. Wow. Okay. I'm assuming that alarm is not part of the cruise experience. So, do you want to voice Kathleen Kennedy, or do you want to voice the officer there?
Yes. Would I like that dishonor?
Well, it's all yours then.
What?
It's all yours then. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll voice
my family. Yes.
I'll voice the other dude. Captain Keevan, we have a large ship that just exited hyperspace right in our path.
Can you identify it?
Judging by the armament, the ship appears to be a pirate vessel.
Pirates. Somalian pirates. I am the captain now. Alright. Great.
We have an incoming transmission from the ship.
Well, may as well see what they want. What is the meaning of this? We are a civilian vessel.
Yet we have intercepted a transmission from the Resistance to someone on board. And the First Order would pay Crimson Jack a lot for that kind of information.
So it's the sequel era right now. All right.
Yep.
Okay, now we know that.
Also, so the pirates are working as spies for hire for the First Order, apparently.
Yeah, that's not that weird.
To be fair, the First Order is not the legitimate government at this time. It is the New Republic, so why on earth the Resistance needs to exist when the New Republic exists and has its own forces?
No, well, yes, but no.
It always seems like kind of a plot hole to me.
It sort of is in the movies, but, they explain it out of the universe, but that's not really an excuse for, doing it in the movie. So, yeah, whatever. You get the point. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright. So turn over the spy or the Halcyon will not be around to make its historic 275th anniversary run next month. I love how they have to just... That writing... Okay, how do we... Exposition. How do we let them know that it's going to be the 275th anniversary run? We mention it as we're about to... as we're threatening to destroy the ship. Because writing...
Yes, and the pirates would definitely care.
Siege says, so they just announce what they want and tell them who they're working for. Yeah, another good point. The Star Wars sequel trilogy era. The era in which the spies tell you who they're spying on you for. I could just picture it now, how these people, the person that wrote this must think. Mata Hari sitting there talking to the court martial she's facing from the French. Well, yes, I was spying on you for the Germans.
Oh, that settles that. Just fucking chop their head off. Solve the problem.
Siege says, "Oh, I see. It's a threat." Laughing. Solon says, "The Tard Order." I mean, again, the New Republic apparently needs the Resistance to maintain the status quo of the New Republic. So, we're just going to... Siege says exposition during threats. Yep, yeah, exactly. Alright, so, well, you got more dialogue there.
Okay. Pirates, they'll blow us all up.
Oh, lady, just Semina, don't be afraid. Okay, that was... Okay, I'll give him that one. The Halcyon has faced down many more dangerous situations over its 2 3/4 centuries.
Really?
Oh yes, I remember the first time we were attacked, back during one of the ship's earliest voyages. Tell me, have you heard of the ancient warriors known as the High Elves? The Jedi. The High Elves.
Definitely High Elf.
Coolissa says, "I hope Pirate don't attack us. Make it easy for a pirate to find them." How did Pirate find us? We need to tell our spy to spy on our spy. That worked for the pirate. Coolissa says, "I told you they pog a lot." Siege says, "This is why I wouldn't be able to help voice this with you guys. I'd be laughing too hard to get any lines out."
Understandable.
So wait, instead of saying have you heard of the High Elves, it should have been have you heard of the High Republic, apparently, because we're going back to the High Republic era, 265 years earlier. Well, at least we know exactly when High Republic is set. So, do you want to voice the Jedi Master here, or do you want to voice the Padawan Wookiee?
I can do Wookiee, yes.
Okay.
Big fluffy boy.
Buri, Padawan Buriga, Buriaga.
Uriaga?
Yeah, there we go. Buriaga.
Yes. Oh.
There is no need to apologize, young Padawan. The great hyperspace disaster haunts all of us. But your ability to feel others' emotions through the Force means you can feel their pain with an intensity I can only imagine. You must learn to control those emotions, not let them control you. No, Buri, this assignment away from the front lines is not punishment. The Force has placed us where we are needed. The Halcyon is the greatest starcruiser ever launched. It may be a tempting target for the Nile. Even now, I feel an ill foreboding on the edge of my perception. Perhaps we will find out some news from our escort. That escort, of course. Bzz. Let's read some of the comments. Siege says, Ni-chan Chewy, haha, okay. Glissa says, not me. The reason I would not help voice act that because I'm a slow reader and my brain would be on fire trying to understand this comic logic. To be fair, your brain would not be the only one hurting in that situation.
Yeah.
So apparently, the Padawan has PTSD from being in a starfighter next to the Great Disaster when it kicked off. And also, apparently, why would they think that being sent to a cruise liner is a punishment? Even for a Jedi, I mean...
You are being, as a punishment, you're being sent to this luxury Starcruiser.
It's not like they're being sent to Australia or something.
Yeah, that'd be a lot worse. That would be bad, in fact.
Yes, it would. All right. I apologize for disturbing you, Master. I'm kind of worried that YouTube might try to think I'm saying a bad word, but we will try this. Master Nibatsek. Jedi Nibatsek, I've been instructed. No need for such formality. To take us... Huh?
That's a woman, I'm pretty sure, actually.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's fucking unclear. From this perspective, it looks like a woman.
It also kind of... Maybe? I think maybe?
But god damn, those fucking... That jaw, though, that's... Actually, that close-up, that's probably a woman.
Maybe it is. Okay. So we're at the point now where it's tougher to find out... Or it's tougher to tell if a character is male or female in a regular Western comic than it is an anime comic.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so I'll voice this character as a woman then. No need for such formality. To take us to the bridge, I'm sure. So let us not keep your captain waiting.
Oh god. Oh, the fuck? Do I voice this abominable Yoda without ears thing?
If you want to, I could voice the character as well.
I mean, I can do it. But it seems like that character gets like one line, so... I can do it.
Alright.
Ah! Tridarpi. It is yum!
You know what? Thinking it over, I think the proper voice for that character is just give him a voice of the Orcs from 40K.
Tridarpi. It is yum!
Yes! You want to voice the other character as well, since why not?
Yes. You and your ship's crew spoil us, Chug Drabor. That's a terrible name, but it's very close. It's relatively normal Star Wars by its comic standards.
Alright, so I'm guessing this is the captain. Yeah, you want to voice the captain too, while we're at it? Give you a major...
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can try. Oh god, how do we voice these things? Put my hands up there, like this? Like bang.
Yeah. Yes, that works.
We're getting readings from several ships on the other side of that moon. But it must be a glitch. There are no mapped hyperspace routes anywhere near here.
Would you say ships just appeared?
Yes.
Then I assure you, it's no mistake. Those readings can only mean the Nile are here. So we've got the Nile launching an attack. Okay. I knew it was a good idea putting this into the High Republic mega playlist. Siege says, sounds like time off to me. Tea and cake or death. I'll have tea and cake, please. You'll get tea and cake and death, according to this comic. Damn, They always choose the cake. Solon the Lit says, wild bullshit bots even here. Yep. Apparently. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and continue.
These bots are attempting to gain sentience, but they're failing hard.
Mm.
The CIA, the feds, they're trying to get to us.
The
No.
NPCs are trying to become self-aware.
Interdimensional space aliens. Alright, fuck that shit. Anyways,
Take evasive action. Get those engines to full burn. We need to calculate a hyperspace jump as soon as possible.
Choom. So they're shooting at them, it looks like.
Yep. Man, wait, hold on. I don't know. No, I don't know what those are supposed to be.
Those are
Which
Nile.
is a kind of bad drawing because you're supposed to know what things are.
Pretty sure those are just Nile there, but I guess I can voice the main villain here.
Right, go ahead.
I'm trying to think of what would be a really good voice to give him, though.
Very nasal, maybe? I don't know.
Look at the Halcyon scurrying before us like a womp rat. This is our chance to seize our place as Makionro's favored tempest. The Eye of the Nile has chosen us for this very important raid, and we will rise to the glory of the occasion.
Did I take this one?
Yeah.
But isn't this just a single civilian Starcruiser? Doesn't seem like there's much glory in pillaging that.
The Halcyon is the crown jewel of all Starcruisers. It means a lot of important passengers on board. That means they're carrying a lot of valuable things, including information. Now, let's take what's ours. The Nile are communists, confirmed.
By right, it's ours.
Mostly peaceful Nile raid.
It was private property.
Private property is theft, man. So are museums, apparently. As we learned in Monster of Temple Peak.
By the way, just look at the artwork where he's climbing on that thing. Where's his leg? Where are what's he holding on to? Why does it just disappear? What is this picture?
Why is his fingers just all of a sudden melted together?
Wow, that has to be a result of a lot of incest. Genetic defects like that don't come out around for no reason.
This guy's ancestors definitely put their family to the test.
Well, that's certainly one way to phrase it.
Siege says they shall pay the iron price. He even has a hammer as well. Does he have a sickle too? I have to look. Does anyone in this have a sickle?
Get a pokey bit, but it's not necessarily a sickle.
Also, it looks like they're trying to make them look like Nazis by having 3 S's instead of the Nazi 2 S's. Maybe?
Doesn't
I don't
really
know.
make sense as a comparison, though.
Nah, not really. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Coolessa says this, I can't make funny memes, this comic book broke me. It's so uninteresting, I struggle to find something funny. We're starting to find stuff.
I find head in a jar funny. It's just a floating head.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. Oh yes, I am getting memes. I'm gonna send you the memes. See what you think. There's one.
What the hell? That's hold the hell up.
Take her civilian spaceship into war zone. His cap cover his eyes. Oh, an idiot. Let's point and laugh. Yes, exactly. Kathleen Kennedy is an idiot.
What the is this?
I don't know what this is. I'm suspecting it's a result of the animation just... I don't know what this is, but it is kind of funny. I will give it that.
Dummy thick, though, let's be honest.
Okay, was he in a previous... I'm pretty sure I saw him in a previous image or something.
I do remember him. He's... What? Hold on. He is nowhere to be found. What? Seriously, though, where? I continue to scroll. I'm seeing absolutely nothing.
I don't know where he is either. That's weird. Okay.
Where?
I don't... He must be from a future panel or something?
What the how you see into the future?
Anyways. Alright. Maybe it's from High Republic Adventures
there
or
it
something.
is. What the hell? How'd you get there? Oh, well.
Where?
That's way far down. Looks like
Oh, yeah! Okay, we will not find out what it is right away. We're going to get to that properly. Okay. Seed says 25% extra, but it's all bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Do you want to voice the Twilight there?
Alright. What is happening?
I don't think this is part of the entertainment. Save us! It's the Nile!
Didn't I build...
I think that's the guy with the orc voice.
Yeah.
Didn't I build a boatful ship to get bang up?
That voice is fitting perfectly.
Yes.
Chum crunch.
Crunch. Yes, precisely the sound I expect from getting shot
In the thrusters.
laser.
Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
Speaking of Captain Crunch,
Oh, what?
your voice up. Yeah, I think you're up next.
Oh. Alright, hold on. Where was I? Yes, Captain.
That ship disabled our thrusters, and I will be able to destroy the ship with another direct hit.
What?
They shot one thruster out of... Like, how many is that? 12?
Yes. Why would it destroy the ship? Is this
Bad design?
Is this one of those High Republic designs where they've placed the reactor right next to the thrusters? Or the thrusters are just the armor plating for the reactor or something just stupid like that?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Quilessa says, I want to make Do You Hear Me meme, but I end up making a funny banana one. Piracy? What piracy? I call it involuntary communism. All communism is involuntary to some degree. Also, if you actually want to get into that, there is actually an interesting bit of history, because at least now this was by no means universal, but a lot of pirate ships did actually divide up the loot evenly.
Mm-hmm.
So you could actually make the argument that they socially owned the means of production on their ship.
The means of production. Well.
The means of production being stealing everyone else's production.
Well, that's 100% accurate then.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, that one turned. Oh God.
It's also, but if you think about it, because pirate ships still needed a hierarchy, they pretty much debunk the claim that there will be no hierarchy in Marxism because you need a hierarchy to run a ship. So otherwise, there'd be no ships under Marxism either. But yeah. Anyways, we are getting off on a tangent there.
The
So.
logic, the primary focus of anything, really.
Yeah, we're getting on a tangent there. So, anyways. And yet they haven't opened fire with their full barrage, which means that they want something on board. They're pirates. Of course they're going to want something on board. You don't destroy the ship because it would destroy the loot.
Had the loot if we blew up the loot. Even orcs would understand.
Thank you, Jedi Master Obvious, for telling us that the pirates that are going to loot the ship are going to loot the ship.
Unbelievable. I'd never imagined such a thing being done by honorable pirates. They shouldn't do that.
All right, so I think the captain there is speaking about the compass there, so that sounds like you.
Yes, the Shag's hyperspace compass. The gem at its center is invaluable.
Then we better make sure it stays out of their hands. Can you send a distress call to the Jedi on Starlight Beacon?
They're jamming our communications.
We will have to communicate through different means. Burry, can you help amplify my call through the...
Quickly use Force Skype. or just rip off Warhammer 40,000. Whichever you feel like. That's...
To quote Han Solo, that's not how the Force works.
Yeah, actually, I can't come up with any example of just using direct communication between Force users like that. So yeah, no, that isn't a thing.
Okay, so let me see here. Cool S, it says, I'm sending a meme. I did not make it, but it fits. There is a Disney about pirates never steal. I am sending it. It's real.